Hello viewers, welcome to our Unity Android game development channel. This is our episode number 9 of how to create a 2D game using Unity. In the previous episode, we completed our game logic part with the iTwin plugin. We animated the spikes with the iTwin plugin and we created our main gameplay. Now in today's episode, we will do the other utility parts. We will do our scoring part. We will add a UI text in my scene to show the score of the user. So let's get started and see how can we do that. At first, we need a UI text. And let's set the value to 00 as our score will be in this form. Position will be 00, and to make the text responsive, at first rename it, let's call it score text. This will be in the middle center. Let us just check. Press Alt in your keyboard and click on it. So this is our score text. Alignment and paragraph. Let us just stretch it. The font size should be 20. It's too little. Let us set it 70. Looks good. 70, 00 or more. Let us take it as 90. 90 is good. And go to the again score text. Press Alt in the keyboard. Set it to here. Now we can see our score. Our score text will be in the center of the game. You can also give your score in any other positions if you do not like my idea to keep it in the middle of our game. Now I will change the font of this text. To do this, first we have to create a folder and call it font. I told previously that arrange your project in folders. That is why I have created a folder named font. This is not mandatory, but this is a good practice to arrange your project in folders. Now import the font. I will simply drag and drop. I downloaded this font and I will simply drag the font to the font folder. So it is imported in my project. Now go to the score text, click on the font, select. You can see the imported font in the options. Let's select it here, double click it and it will select it. For the time being, I will disable the bluebird. Now you can see the score here, 00. I think the font size is good. What we have to do, I can simply change the opacity of the font like this. This is the color. This is white. I think black should be good, or a little less black. Let us just keep it in that way. Opacity, let's make it 60. I am decreasing the opacity of this because this let us not make the score text disturbing for the player. Again, if you don't like the idea putting the score text center of the screen, you can change it. You can simply drag and drop. You can simply change its position in any corner or anywhere in the scene. Now let's go to scripting. How can we set the text from the code? First, we have to take a score variable that has already been taken in the first scripting episode. If you missed it, you can go to the link below given in the description, and you can access all the episodes in the playlist link. Simply click it and enjoy the full course, full free. Start. The score will be at first 0. We can simply increase the score by 1 whenever our bird is successfully touching the wall. So after touching the wall is the function that will be called after touching the wall successfully. So simply after touching the wall, we can increase the score by 1, and I will take another function called void set score text or set score. Here I will set the text. How can we set the text? Again, we have to access the game. We have to access the component of this object, this score text object's component text in the script. So we again can access it using get component or any other thing, or by drag and dropping. So at first I will to import Unity engine .ui that contains the text. Here I have to make it public text score text. So we will go score text. Score text is a text object. It has another text value or string that indicates this string or this text. So we have to set it here, and as our score is an integer, we can simply convert the integer to string by adding an empty string to it. Score. Let us just do all the score function in this set score function and simply delete this from here and call our set score function from here. Now we have to initialize the score text. simply drag the score text and drop it here. It will automatically get the text component of this score text game object. One, two, three, four, and you are dead. Let us just play once again. 1, 2, 3. Like this is not looking too much good. So let us do a thing in the set score function. Before setting the score, we will simply check, or we'll take a simple string. Let's call it prefix, and our prefix is empty. If our score is less than 10, then we will simply set the prefix to 0 or nothing. Then we will simply score text dot text is equals to prefix plus score. This is it. Now let us just check. Zero one, 02, 03, 4, 5, 8, 9, 10, 11. This is it. So we are done. Now let us just create a game over menu. Canvas. At first, creating a game over menu, I will take a panel, a canvas panel, scene. Here is our panel. I will simply call it game over menu. And this will be not stretched to the corners, but it will be in the center of our screen in every resolution. Let us just change the color, a real darkish. More darkish. The opacity is 100 alpha channel. Let's make it 150. 150. And what should be the color? For tutorial purpose, I am just making it simple. This is it. Now we will simply take a text, and the text color will be white. Alignment, set the alignment. Font will be our PR start font. This will be like this, score 00, and the font size 20, 50. Let us just check what is going here. score 99. This is good. 00 score, and let us just call it, this will be again a score text. Duplicate it, Control D, and we will call it high score text. High score text. This will be like this, h dot score. H dot score, let's make it 45. Now score text should be 45. I'm just taking same font size for these two text. Take another button and this will be play again button. Let us just scale the button. The button text, image button text will be like this. Let us just check PR start. Yes, everything. What will be written on it? It will be written and play again. The font size, we can simply make it the best fit. We will take public game object, game over menu, public text, score text in, score text in game over menu, or we can simply call it GO, game over. Score text in GO, public text, high score text, score text in Go. We will simply set it whenever our game is over. So we will create a function and call it show game over menu. Show game over menu. Here we will first set our score text. Score text in Go dot text should be score hyphen colon plus, and we can simply add the score text to it. Score text dot text. So we do not need to check this less than 10 or greater than 10 condition again. Score text in Go, high score text will not be set this time, because to set the high score we need to access the local storage of our game or our device. So how to get access to the local storage in Unity we will learn in the next episodes. In this episode I am dealing with the UI, and in the next episode we will deal with the audio part, and after that we will take a single episode only for the local storage, or how to access the local storage and save your data and settings of your game in the local storage, and how to access them again to load the settings of the user settings in the game. So this will be covered in a single episode, which will contain the local storage saving and local storage reading. High score to be done in. This is our episode number 9. 10 will be about audio, and episode 11 will be about local storage reading and writing. High score to be done in episode 11. So do not miss the episode. Show game over menu. The most important thing I forgot, that is game over menu dot set active. This will be true. Now we will do the play again functionality using Unity engine dot we need scene management. For playing again, we will simply reload the scene. So how to reload a scene we will learn here. Void, this should be public void, as we have to set it as a function event function of our button. Public void play again. SceneManager.Load_Scene. The scene name, or also you can use the scene build index. What is the scene build index? We will learn it later. So simply we'll take the scene name. To take the scene name, go to the scene here, copy the name from here. This is safe, because if you mistake a spelling, if you write a mistake in this name, if you made a mistake in writing in this name, then this function won't be work anymore. Excuse me. We will need another public void main menu. SceneManager.LoadScene. There should be a scene named main menu. So I will simply copy it, main menu, Control S, save it here, file, create a new scene, and save it in the scene folder by pasting the main menu. Let us just call it main menu. For the time being, I have created the main menu to show you that our button is working. Now go to the scene, the canvas, the game over menu, game controller. So this, the game over menu object, this is the score text in Go. High score text is here. Save the scene, disable the game over menu, Now let us just check again. 1 2. We forgot to call the show game over menu function, so let us just open the spike collision script. Our bird is dead. Then we will game controller dot gc instance dot show. This function isn't declared public void show game over menu. Yes, you can see score is 02, highest score isn't set yet. Now play again. Oh, I have again done a dumb thing here. I forgot. This memory loss is costing me more. Sorry for the viewers for making mistakes. These are normals for making mistake in development purposes. Play again. Can you see it? After the play again, our button is not working whenever I am clicking here. Let us just pause here. Whenever again, just watch the bug here. See, our bird is not flapping. Why it is happening? Now our bird is flapping. If we click here, our bird is flapping. If I click here, our bird is flapping. So what is the problem? Oh, let us just check our main menu is working or not. You can see there is an error here. Scene main menu couldn't be loaded because it has not been added to the build settings. Okay, to call a scene from the code, we have to add our scene in the build index. Here comes our build index. Go to the build settings. You can see scenes in build. There is no scene in this build in the build menu. So drag and drop the main menu at first and gameplay is the second, as our main menu will be the first scene whenever we launch the game, and gameplay will be the second scene. This is the build index. The main menu is 0 and gameplay is 1. When I told you about to call the scene by their index, you have to access these numbers. Whenever you call 0 from that function, it will load the main menu. If you call 1, it will load the gameplay, and so on. Now just check again. Main menu. Yes, our main menu scene is loaded, so it is correctly working. Now let us just solve the bug here. What was the bug? Whenever I am clicking in the middle or clicking in the score, I am not getting any flapping of our bird. That is because I am clicking on the text. I am clicking on this score text. My click is hovering in this area. You can see this shaded area. So we have to somehow take the text below the flap button. To do this, simply score text. Let us just took the score text in the first child of our canvas. Now we can check. Yes, clicking on the score is working. So we have learned again a new thing, that if you see this kind of bug, you can solve it by drag and dropping or changing the order of the components in the hierarchy panel. So this is it, guys. Thank you for watching. Do not forget to subscribe to our channel, like our video, share our video, and if you do have a problem, comment in the comment section of this video. We will respond as early as possible.
Yeah.